Easy people, welcome back to my channel at Big Steve MCFC. Well, it's been a good week. FA Cup, Tuesday night, Luton Town away, Kenilworth Road, under the lights, potential banana skin, some people were saying. After the way we've been playing against Brentford and Bournemouth, a lot of City fans were, shall we say, down in the dumps a little bit, wondering whether, Luton could stick the knife in. Got down there early doors, got the train from Bedford with Daps and a few of the lads, Mike and that, and got to the ground. And if you've ever been to Luton, Kenilworth Road, it's quirky as anything, you know what I mean? The little tiny alleyway down the side of the stadium, the away end in the middle of the houses and that. Got in there, went through the back gardens and that, checked out the decking again and see who's washing. Seen Doris in the bath. Got in the away end. And team was announced, decent, you know what I mean? Rested a few, Rodri, Foden, etc. And then, it was the night of the Viking. Some City fans, a lot of younger City fans, a lot of internet City supporters leaving comments. Haaland's finished, Steve. Haaland's not this. Haaland's not that. Why is he not doing this? Everyone needs to, we need to drop him, give Alvarez a game and all that. It's just sort of like reactionary crap, yeah. There you've seen why. There you've seen why we have the best striker in the world, yeah. 5 goals. Come on. Him and De Bruyne link up was beautiful to watch. The one-touch football between the pair of them, beautiful to watch. The way we controlled the game, we didn't even get out of second gear, you know what I mean? Luton came back, got a couple of goals, 3-2. We just turned the key, went up another notch, blew them away. And yeah, we got the job done. Went to Luton, got the win, scored 6 goals. Haaland got 5, 4 assists for De Bruyne. Kovacic played really, really well. Great goal for him. And we move on to the next round. FA Cup, we've been drawn against Newcastle at home. Great draw. Let's have it. You know what I mean? So, great stuff. Going into this weekend's game, the Manchester Derby, the Odd Mob, the Swamp Dwellers, the Rags, whatever you want to call them, yeah? Whatever you want to call them, we're playing them Sunday, Etihad Stadium. You know what I mean? This week I've been busy doing derby previews. I've done the Mank Talk, which is available on Saeed's channel, where we walked around the ground. It was quite funny, to be fair. We had a bit of a laugh. It's all good-natured banter between me and Saeed. I also turned a lot of United channels down. Mark Goldbridge's channel, the United Stand, the last couple of years been mithering me. I'm not done it, but MCFC lads went on there. They're just proud. You just can't do it all, you know what I mean? And it's draining, to be fair, you know what I mean? I don't really like speaking to United fans at the best of times, so let alone speaking to 5 or 6 of them in 1 week. Yeah, not into it. But it's derby week. It is what it is. Somebody asked me yesterday, what do you feel on the derby? And I said, when I was younger, the atmosphere, the nerves, you get a bit nervous, your mates are bantering you all week, you're wondering where you're going to go in the morning, meeting up, get an early drink, go out for a breakfast. It was a full day session, you know what I mean? And it was nervous. You wake up in the morning and you start thinking about what if they beat us, what if this happens, what if that happens, and you get them horrible nerves and that, and you can let it consume you a bit. As I've got older, more seasoned, and City's got a better side, I still get the derby day nerves, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? I'll be up early, cup of tea, I'll be on the bog a few times. It happens to us all, but, I'm going there with chest. I'm going there with chest, like we always did as City fans. We always turned up. Whether we were shit, whether we had Sean Goater, Darius Vassell, Niall Quinn, Paul Walsh, Uwe Rosdo, whenever we had anyone like that playing, Man City, we always turned up in a derby and gave our best. Yeah? This badge means a lot to us as fans. This badge means a lot to us as Mancunians. So when we're going toe-to-toe with them, we need to prove who the top dogs are in Manchester, yeah? We need to prove it. As somebody said, United fan this week, oh, you're going to beat us, Steve. I said, listen, mate, fuck off away from me crying at home. Do not cry at home. Where's your pride? Where's the Mancunian pride? Your Manchester United Football Club, yeah? Every single stream I do, every single video I do, go on the comments. You will find, I guarantee you, you will find Manchester is red. We are bigger than you, right? So for a club that's claiming this, yeah, and keeps talking about this, to hear them all crying at home saying you're going to beat us Sunday, we're rubbish and all that, I don't want to hear it, mate. I don't want to hear it. You're Manchester United Football Club, yeah? Let's see your bollocks. Bring the bollocks out. Bring your balls to the table Sunday, and we'll put ours down, and we're having it. That's all I'm saying. We're having it. We've done well against them. We beat them at Old Trafford. It was a training session. We knocked it about well, and we've done what we needed to do. I've said it on other streams. We just got to show them no mercy. Pep Guardiola, yeah, Kyle Walker, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, Ruben Diaz. If you're listening to me, show them no mercy, yeah? Because we're going to be giving it in the stadium. We're bringing it in the stands. You bring it on the pitch, yeah? Let's beat them. We can't afford to get beat. They can. They're not playing for anything. We can't afford to get beat. We're in a title race with Liverpool and Arsenal. We can't afford to lose. We can't even afford to draw, in my opinion. So we need to smash them. And I believe with the players out there on the pitch, we can do that. Keep the ball, take them into deep water, don't give them a touch, rattle them up from the core early doors. They're going to sit deep in their own half, shitting themselves. Yeah, you will do. You'll watch, they'll shit themselves. And they're going to try and get us on the counter attack and nick a 1-0. You can see it now. But we need to go there, make sure the good form at the Etihad, we carry it on and steamroller them. And if it gets big, don't take the foot off the gas, Pep, like you did last time. It was 6-1 in the 82nd minute. You're changing it all about. Fucking give it them. We want 7. If it's 6, we want 7. If it's 7, I want 8. If it's 9, I want 10. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm not asked about them. I don't care. Let's just give it them. Let's just give it them. Do you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Man City fans do not give them enough abuse. When we were shit and absolutely diabolical, they was on us like mad. Always on us. Giving us grief, little snide digs here and there. Fergie. Will Manchester City ever be a favourite in a derby? Not in my lifetime. And then that famous quote. Now it's every time. It's every time. For a Man United 1-0 win, you can get 40-1. For a Man City 5-1 win, you can get 20-1. That is the difference of levels between the two football clubs now. Do you know what I mean? That is why when you say to me, Man United, you'll never be a bigger club than Man United. Great. Fucking great, mate. But why do you have to keep telling me about it? If you were a bigger club, right, you don't walk around telling anyone. Do you think Bentley, yeah, the owner of Bentley or the owner of Ferrari goes walking around Fiat garages telling the Fiat guys, hey, listen, you'll never be as big as us. You'll never be as big as us, Ferrari. You'll never be as big as us, mate. Did he fuck? Because the big boys are the big boys. They get on with it. If you've got to come on City channels every day and tell us how big you are, you know what I mean? How Manchester is red and all that. If you've got to do that, you're very, very insecure. You're not confident enough in your own mind to really believe that you are the bigger club or you are the better club. It's all in your mind. Do you know what I mean? I don't go around Oldham Athletic Instagram pages telling Oldham how big we are or Stockport. Do you know what I mean? It'd just be embarrassing, wouldn't it? But all I know is this. There's one team, yeah, in Manchester at the minute that at the front of the stadium says the best team in the land and all the world. And it has 5 trophies on it. 5 trophies that we have won this year, yeah? And there's another team in Manchester over the road, yeah, that hasn't even got 1 trophy this season because the Carabao Cup, your great cup, has just been won by somebody else. And there's one team in Manchester whose roof is intact. And there's another team in Manchester whose roof is fucking leaking. Yeah? So let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Come on. It's Manchester pride. It's Manchester derby. We've got to do our job. You know what I mean? They're coming there and they're just going to try and get in our face. They're going to play Amrabat and Casemiro in the middle. They're going to try and get on us, get aggressive and angry. We just got to match it. We match it. The quality comes out. Do you know what I mean? They haven't got the same quality as us. They're not nowhere near as good as us. Nowhere near. The FA Cup final proved that last season when they had the chance to end all talk of a treble in Manchester. They had a chance for their historic football club to end the noisy neighbours' chance of a treble. What happened? They got smoked. Yeah, they got smoked. And 20 years ago in Manchester, Man United fans had a hell of a lot of things to give Man City fans shit for. A lot. We couldn't even go out of the house without getting it. But when you look at it now, yeah, all they have got left, yeah, is 115 charges. Manchester United Football Club is hanging on the brink, hoping and praying that Manchester City get charged with something, so they have at least got something to go off, yeah. I did say last season they had 115 charges and a bucket hat. But if you go on eBay, all the bucket hats the Glazers gave them, they fucking sold them all on eBay to the foreign United fans. So they've not even got a bucket hat anymore. Saeed gave his to his sister, he said, but I reckon he sold it, man. I reckon he sold it. But, you know what I mean? Banter aside, I don't care. I'm not giving them any respect. The Manchester United, they don't show us any respect. They never have. I don't show them any respect. It's Derby Day. Derby Days are there to go toe-to-toe with your nearest rivals. And if you can't hate your nearest rivals, then who can you hate? You know what I mean? And I hate them. I don't like them. Don't like anything about the club. And that's just me. I've been brought up that way. And that's just, it is. Plenty of United fans hate City. You know what I mean? This is another thing as well. They claim not to hate City. Our derby's Liverpool. Yeah, you say that to play it down because City are slapping you every week. But when it was the derby back in the early 90s and 2000s, you was loving Derby Day because you was going to win every time. So you loved it then. It was a derby then because you was going to win. Now you shit. It's not a derby anymore. Liverpool's your derby. But I'd stay away from Liverpool because they hit you for 7 last time. So I'd be careful. You know what I mean? I'd be careful what derby you choose. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's Etihad Stadium. We've got a fantastic record there. It's a Sunday afternoon. We've got to make sure we're on it. You know, all the South Stand, everybody make sure you're on it. Go to the ground at weekend. Get behind the lads. Don't leave anything outside that stadium. Bring it all in the stadium. Leave it all in the stadium. Come out of that stadium with your voice gone and think, you know what? We give it our best for the boys. Let's get behind them. Win, lose or draw, we get behind them. We don't go leaving at half-time like them. If anyone wants to earn a few quid and you own a taxi firm in Manchester, this is my advice to you Sunday, yeah? Get your taxis, yeah, about 45 minutes into the game to be hanging about just near the chippy, near Mary D's, just in a line there. Because if City are thumping them again, there'll be that many coming out of that away end there. You'll do a killing, mate. You'll do a killing. Because last time, at half-time, they were flooding out of that away end. You know what I mean? The famous Man United, the biggest club in the world, deserting the team at half-time because Little City was smoking them. Yeah, they all got off. They left. That away end was a joke. I'll tell you what, I've been to Old Trafford, got beat 5-0. Watch the videos. Watch the videos. The away end was full. Yeah? Every time you beat us at Old Trafford, the away end is full. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. We support our team through thick and thin. Do you know what I mean? No matter what happens, we support our team through thick and thin and we'll be there. But anyway, listen, I don't expect many changes. He's obviously got a few decisions to make regarding the defence. Does he go Ake left back? Is Guardiola fit? Who does he play at right back? Does he play Stones there? Does he play Akanji there? Does he play Walker there? Do you know what I mean? Is the centre-back partnership, is it going to be Akanji and Diaz? Is it going to be Diaz and Stones? The midfield, Kevin De Bruyne played a full 90 the other night. He's getting back to fitness. Foden's going to come back in. Rodri will come back in. Who plays on the left? Is he going to start Doku? Bernardo on the right, Haaland up front. There's a lot of conundrums in Pep's mind. He's just got to figure it out. I believe United will come to spoil it. I think they're going to play Casemiro and Amrabat in the centre of midfield. I think they might play Kobe Mainoo in there as well. I think Bruno might go on the right. You might play Rashford through the middle and Garnacho on the left. I think he'll play Lindelof at left back. It'll be Maguire and Varane, and it'll probably be Dalot, and then obviously Onana in net. So that's how I expect United to set up. I don't know if we've got any United fans, decent ones that watch this channel. You let us know in the comments what you think. But I think they try and take a lot of things out of football these days. The transfer window's dead. The summer transfer window's dead. VAR's killing the game. FFP's killing the game. But derbies are derbies. You've got to get up for it. You've got to be excited about it. You know what I mean? You see the trailer on Sky. We can't forget what's gone on in the past. You know, they had their golden era. It came to an end. We're in our golden era. They're hoping it comes to an end. Do you know what I mean? So Sunday, red or blue, enjoy the game. Yeah, keep on going. And like you say, we've just got to make sure we do the job. I'll take a 1-0. I've actually gone with my chest on a lot of streams and said we're going to win 4-0, which I do believe we're going to hammer them. But listen, a 1-0 will do me. It's all about the 3 points. It's all about the 3 points on Sunday. Do you know what I mean? The bragging rights are already ours anyway. You know what I mean? If you're the champions of Europe, you've won a treble, you've won the World Club Cup, yeah, you've beat them twice in the last, 8 months. The bragging rights are ours, mate. Don't worry about it. So, you know, but if they want to say Manchester's red, let them sit in the corner of the pub and that, give them a stroke and that, let them, if they want to tell everyone how big they are, let them do that. You know what I mean? But the proof's in the pudding. The proof's on the pitch. You know what I mean? We'll see on Sunday how big you are. Yeah? Big Man United are coming to town. Yeah? Let's see if you can beat us. Let's see if your fans can stay in the stadium for longer than about 55 minutes this time. You know what I mean? It all helps. It all helps. But anyway, people, you know what I mean? Check out the Manc Talk on Saeed TV. That was fun. We had a walk around the ground, had a bit of banter and that. We got invaded with an Arsenal fan, a Liverpool fan jumped in there. All the school kids were on a trip. They jumped in there. It was just a bit random. I did a podcast with Nathan Ellington, the Duke. Used to play for Wigan. He's a United fan. We talked about the game. That's pretty good. I've done City Extra, and this is my own. But yeah, I look forward to seeing people as usual. Get down there early if we can. Get in the bar, have a few beers. Try and get in your seats about 10 minutes before kickoff. I think the 1894 have got a few displays planned. And basically, let's just make sure we turn up, Blues, on Sunday, on and off the pitch. Make sure we get behind the team and let's get the 3 points. That's all we need. In other news, this week, Jack Grealish, obviously at Luton, you've seen him. He was disappointed. He's pulled his groin again. Really, really bad news for us that Jack was starting to play so well. And listen, not like it's an I told you so moment, but the other year I did a stream about Jack Grealish when people were panicking, yeah? This season people have been panicking. Oh, Doku this, Doku that. Jack Grealish is our best left-sided player. The team flows more fluid with Jack in the team. That's a fact, yeah? You seen against Copenhagen, out early doors, how good we was. You seen the other night how good we was. Jeremy's very young. He's very naive. He's only playing one way at the minute. I think he holds the ball a little bit too long. He needs to keep it moving. But Pep will work his magic on Doku. Don't get me wrong. Pep transformed Raheem Sterling into a 20-25 goal a season winger. He can do the same with Jeremy. But at the minute, Jack, just as I felt it was coming together for him, you know, he's injured again. You know what I mean? He's had that bad incident at his home, the robbery. I don't think he's recovered from that. People are telling me it affected him a lot, which he would do. He just needs a break. He needs to get fit and get back in his team because we need him. You know what I mean? We've got a terrible run coming up. We need all our players fit. We need options. And Jack, he's one of the best at keeping the ball control. And a few City fans I know have had to eat a bit of humble pie and say, do you know what, Steve? Now he's out the team. Or when you see him in the team and then you drop him out after 20 minutes, you see how the balance is shifted. I understand where Pep is with Jack Grealish. And, you know, he's a great player and I wish Jack all the best. Just before I go, I wanted to just say something. A good friend of mine that I've known all my life from Moston, Bobby Power, passed away this week. Bobby, if you know him or you look on his stories, was a giant of a man, absolutely ripped. He was a Spartan, a warrior. He was like a big bodybuilding type guy who was fit as a fiddle, always smiling, absolutely loved life. And about 8 or 9 months ago, he got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And it absolutely destroyed him. Like, absolutely destroyed him. Like, if you see the pictures from Bobby 8 months ago to recently when he got married, it'll break your heart. And he sadly passed away yesterday. I think everybody knew this day was coming, but we didn't want to believe it. He was always smiling to the end. He was such a lovely fella. He leaves 3 children as well, which is devastating. But you will all know Bobby. Even if you don't know him personally, you will know him. Remember the film, Jimmy Grimble. Remember the film, Jimmy Grimble. Remember the line, give it to Gordon. Give it to Gordon, yeah? Well, Bobby was Gordon. Bobby played Gordon in Jimmy Grimble. And, yeah, absolutely devastating. And I'm trying to think of some fundraising things we're going to do for his kids. We might do a 24-hour stream where we just keep getting guests on and talk. I believe some people are organising a walk from Manchester to Dovestones, and they're all going to jump in the lake. It's something Bobby used to do. He was bonkers. But yeah, it was tough, man, to take yesterday morning. I got up ready to go to the gym. I walked out the house, I seen it on my phone, and it just took the life out of me. I couldn't go to the gym. I did the Derby Day preview with Saeed, but my head was a bit battered. But yeah, we lost him. Such a lovely guy, smiley guy, and rest in peace, Bobby. And I just want to say that the world is a worse place without Bobby Power in it. That's all I'm going to say. Another sad news, we lost another City fan the other night through suicide. I got some messages, was planning on having a clap on 48 minutes for him. I didn't know the fella. A lot of people have reached out and told me about him. And it's just so sad that we're losing people like this, you know, after the beginning of the season when we lost 3 or 4 friends to suicide, and now we're losing somebody else. For anyone out there that's struggling, I always say, if you're struggling or you're having these thoughts or you think that life is getting you down, there's an account on Instagram and Twitter, X, called Mind, Body and Soul. They are football fans. They are lads just like us. You can send them a DM if you're struggling. They will talk to you. They will put you in the right place and get help. There's also a group of City fans, United fans, who have come together in Manchester called Clean and Dryer. And if you, Dryer was my friend that hung himself. They have set up this group, Clean and Dryer men, Clean and Dryer women. They meet, the men meet, I know, on a Friday. They all go, it's free. Go down there, walk in, you get yourself a pair of boxing gloves, you can punch the punch bag about. You've got Anthony Pivian and Neil and Simon Cooper and all them lads and Middy John doing a great job down there. They're getting these lads through these training sessions, having a bit of fun. And then at the end of the session, they all come together and they all have a chat and everyone's there to support you. So if you're struggling with mental health or anything like that, Mind, Body and Soul or CAD, go on Instagram, CAD, yeah, Cleaner and Dryer. Have a look what they're doing. It's free, people. There's been people that have gone down there and they've been waiting outside and they didn't have the courage to go in. And then they went in and they said, Steve, it was the best thing you ever done. I've got 10 or 15 brothers around me now every week. We're in a WhatsApp group. We can all talk and they're helping each other. So I'm sorry to go deep on a preview. I am sorry about that. But if this helps one person not do what they want to do and go to this group and help, if this saves another dad from leaving his children, then it's done its job. It's done its job. And anyone knows me, I'm big on the mental health side. I will help anybody out. I share a lot on my story. People always message me, "You all right, Steve? Are you struggling?" I'm not struggling. I'm not. I'm just creating awareness. I've been blessed to have a platform. I'm just a normal City fan. I've been given a platform with a lot of people that watch my content. If I can help people, that is what I'm going to do. But anyway, people, all banter aside, it's the Manchester Derby. It's the Blues v the Reds. We hate them. They hate us. Let's go there on Sunday. Let's stay safe. Let's represent our clubs properly. Let's go and have a game of football, 11 Blues against 11 Reds, and let's see who comes out on top. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Please hit a like on the stream. It helps. Please share the stream if you think any of your friends are interested. And let's go there on Sunday. Enjoy watching Manchester City. And let's show them Reds that we're the pride of Manchester. Let's go.